Hi everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to this session. Please let me know if I am properly audible and visible to all of you. Is everything good to go? Uh, I'm gonna wait for a few seconds, a minute or so. I think it's good to go. Those who are watching me for the first time, my name is Neharika John Mehra and I'm your faculty of English. You have daily classes here. My classes are here on daily basis. So 1:30 p.m. currently we have practice classes going on, and on this channel classes are Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay, these are EPFO class. On our other channel, which is CGB IBPS Hub, we have more of like foundation classes going on, and that's 1:30 p.m. On other 3 days of the week. Okay, so TTS, that is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We have an amazing session going on at 8 p.m., which is our editorial session. Guys, trust me, this is what you need on top of everything. And this has skimming practice, grammar, vocab, everything that you need to cover in a very short span of time. So it's a high dose of English for you on daily basis, Monday to Saturday. So usse bhi aap miss nahi karenge. But important announcement, because of some commitments today, the class that is at 8 to just for today, it is at 5 p.m. Okay, just for today. So please make sure you keep this in mind. So we will start doing the previous year questions. हम previous year's questions कर रहे हैं EPFO के, and we completed some of the questions from 2016 and ये इसी का continuation है. Answer here in the chat. These are phrasal verbs. You need to know phrasal verbs. Because at least for like you need to really know all the phrasal verbs for this exam. इसके ऊपर बहुत बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन हमने देखे हैं. Okay, so the answer for this one is B. जब कोई चीज होती है तो वो कैसे हो रही है, okay, उसे हम come about बोलते हैं, किसी चीज का होना. When you simply suddenly get to see something, then you come across that thing or person, तो उसे come across बोला जाता है. Okay, come into is to acquire something, किसी चीज को प्राप्त करना, और something like एक particular state की शुरुआत हो रही है. The new government came into power last week, so वहाँ पे it is acquiring, it is coming into a working functioning thing. तो यहाँ पे वो भी नहीं होगा. Come forward is to accept and to accept maybe the guilt or say that you know something happened. तो वो खुलासा करना is coming forward. तो यहाँ पे came about. Again, we have a few phrasal verbs in front of us. If you know the meaning, you know. Otherwise, don't do the guesswork, at least in such way. I have to finish this work before I leave tomorrow. So, finishing up something, or you are wrapping up something. So, clear up की बात यहाँ पे हो रही है. That's your answer. Clear up also means to conclude something. Okay. So clear up में you can see चीज़ें जो हैं या तो resolve करी जा रही हैं, improve करी जा रही हैं, and that's why answer यहाँ पे clear up. I have to clean up this work. Now, whenever one is cleaning up, first of all, it is the literal cleaning, making something neat and clean. It can also mean that you are cleaning up a situation, a mess. You know, sometimes we say, na, this situation is a mess. उसको सही करना भी clean up होता है. When you finish up something, now finish up, yes, it means to complete, but mostly it's like आप करते गए like एक आपने चपाती ली, you finished it, eating it. Okay, so usually eat के context में use होता है. So I have to finish up this work. Finish this work अकेला होता तो समझ में आता. Finish up has a little bit more context to it. So as of now, A is a better option than C. Do away with is getting rid of something or someone. Of course, finish से दूर दूर का नाता नहीं है. Okay. This is a phrase again. Hand to mouth. That means only what you require. The basic necessity है वही पूरी हो रही है. So answer here is B, 2. This is interesting one. This means not to worry about something that has happened in the past. Okay. We have something written in capital. It is an idiom. There is no meaning to cry over the spilt milk. No use of worrying about something which is no longer there. It is over. बीती बात बात गई उस तरीके का है यहाँ पर. So that the answer is A. Next one you have to answer here in the chat. Okay, so this one is C. Yeoman service. Serving the sufferers, जो सफर कर रहे हैं, is truly an excellent work. If you say amusing job na, okay, then it means that it is very funny, it is entertaining, but that's not what we want. And negative वाले तो थे ही नहीं. So answer is C. Exactly. Now these are 2020 questions, simple fill-ups हैं. It's time you went out, okay? Because it's time usually takes past tense. तो एक rule है आपके लिए सीखने के लिए. It's time, it is time. You always use past tense. So it is time you went out and dash your own living. So अभी living जो है जीविका की जो बात करी जा रही है, what all can we do there, okay? We can afford, but afford is not that you go out and start. You are miraculously able to afford something. अर्निंग द लिविंग बोला जाता है, गेन एंड विन भी नहीं कर सकते. सो लिविंग पैसा कमाना है, उसके लिए अर्न का ही यूज होगा. The elephant fell into a trap. Okay, now जो फंसने वाली चीज है यहाँ पे वो है ट्रैप. ट्रैक, ट्रिक एंड ट्रंक तो और भी नहीं होगा. ट्रंक तो उसकी सूंड होती है. 30 सेकेंड क्वेश्चन है गाइस, पर आप लोग के आंसर मुझे लेट आते. देयर इज अ लैग, हेंस आई गिव लिटिल बिट ऑफ मोर टाइम. The dress is not really tight. It will bend. Dresses कोई कपड़ा bend होता है क्या? It will expand होता है. It will squeeze होता. Squeeze नहीं होता. It will stretch होता है. तो दो चीजें तो कपड़ों के साथ होती नहीं. Dress is a a clothing thing. So out of these you have two things. When you have worn it, अभी आगे और context आ जा रहा है. Okay, so it will stretch. यहाँ पे कॉन्टेक्चुअली एक्सपांड नहीं, स्ट्रेच होगी. Answer is shook. With his back with his back to the old man, he stood at the window, fists clenched, मतलब मुट्ठी बना के, and his shoulders shook with his choked sobbing. Shake हो रहे हैं. He's sobbing ना. आवाज नहीं निकल रही है. Demonstrating for you. तो वो है, वो रो रहा है in a way. might be trying to control his emotions if his speech cleansed है. Shivering नहीं होगी because sobbing is crying. Okay, just imagine now when you cry you don't shiver and cry. Shiver ठंडी के कारण होता है. इंसान है तो वाइब्रेट नहीं करेगा, मूव तो नहीं हो रहा है because he stood at the window. Okay, so in that context he shook. Okay, fourth का आंसर B है. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, how is the font? Shank, if you can let me know since I see you answering here. Because I am taking, I have taken these questions from the paper itself. That's why I would like to know if the question is clear or not. So the bereaved mother proudly received the gallantry award dash her brave son who had laid down his life. He is no more because he passed away, not passed away, but gave his life, sacrificed his life in the war. So on behalf of, okay, in the name of is like under someone's authority you are doing. Okay, so we cannot go with this one. For the sake of means किसी की शांति के लिए आप वो कर रहे हो, so we cannot go with this one. In lieu of means instead of someone or something. Again ये नहीं यहाँ पर आएगा. So in the place of her son who sacrificed his life, who is no more in this world, in his place उसकी मॉम रिसीव कर रही है अवार्ड. सो ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ फिफ्थ वन. You have to now mark the opposites. Okay, opposites. Okay, so here she always organizes lavish parties, big parties. Okay, तभी lavish का उल्टा होगा frugal, सस्ती, सुंदर, टिकाऊ. Exactly. Decent is a positive word and decent means something of course better than average. Cheap नहीं बोलेंगे. I'll get back to that strange दूर दूर तक नहीं. See guys, cheap is कोई चीज automatically सस्ती है, but lavish is by choice and spending a lot of money on something. So उसका उल्टा वही होगा. By choice I'm not spending the money that is required somewhere. Okay, that is called being frugal. So A is the answer. You have to give me the opposite. Okay, antonym बताना है आपको. Make sure to like and share the session guys. Okay. Answer to this one is B, cowardice. So a soldier was greatly praised for his valor. For his valor means bravery. So yes, being coward, cowardice is your antonym. Selfishness is a negative word but not opposite of this. Tactlessness, not being able to think in a way where you have to quickly respond. Okay, having no plan. Clumsiness is not being careful. You might have seen some people dropping everything, okay? कहीं पे भी जाके टकरा जा रहे हैं, not doing work properly. That is called being clumsy. So not all negative words can be opposite of a given word जो पूछा गया है. Answer of course is B here. Opposite. Give me the antonym. Give me the ant. Fertile is super productive. A lot of output is what you're gonna get. Okay, so opposite of this is going to be barren, no fruit, fruitless. Okay, productive is the synonym. Sterile and arid. Now these two words can be confusing, but fertile is the the context of ability to produce. So in that context, आप barren को लेकर आओगे. Anything is sterile, that means एबिलिटी पहले से ही नहीं है, ओके, बट देन इट इज यूज मोस्टली फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग्स और ऑल्सो बीइंग फ्री ऑफ समथिंग अनवांटेड. ओके, सो इट्स गुड. जैसे स्टेरिलाइज करते हैं हम किसी चीज को, स्टेरिल बनाते हैं, फ्री फ्रॉम जर्म्स एंड ऑल. सो मोर ऑफ कॉन्टेक्स्ट इज नीडेड फॉर दिस वर्ड टू बी ऑपोजिट ऑफ दिस वर्ड. Okay, arid is sukha. Not all sukha can be opposite to fertile. Fertile is not just being about ki pani enough hai ki nahi. Next one. Okay, more than enough time given. So answer to this one of course is super simple, B. Immigrants जो बाहर से आकर सेटल हुए हैं, ओके, सो नेटिव्स आर जो इनबॉर्न है वहीं के, है ना, दैट्स व्हाई आंसर इज बी. Settlers can be anyone. बाहर से आके सेटल हुए, यहीं के यहीं सेटल हुए. So it's a vague word. Vagabonds are those who are always on the move. Wanderers जिसे हम बोलते हैं. So again not. Foreigners, immigrants, or sometimes they are not the same thing. Foreigners are there in other country temporarily. Immigrants, they come from a different country and they settle in other country. So yeah, not exactly same but close to each other. 10th question. Advanced. Elementary is initial level, entry level. Questions were so entry level that anyone could pass the test. Opposite to this is going to be advanced, difficult. Unusual primary. Naive is a person. It's used, it is an adjective जो कि लोगों के लिए use होता है, and that talks about a person not being experienced. Now you have to give the nearest meaning, the same meaning, okay? Same meaning. Now we are not doing the opposite. By the way, this is your job to read the instruction, suddenly question change हो जाता है synonym से antonym पे, meaning से not similar meaning. So please guys be very careful while you do the questions with respect to reading the directions. Yes, I have given more than enough time by the way. Today the newspaper is full of carnage and violence. देखो violence से आपको इतना समझ आ गया होगा carnage is a negative word. Carnage is bloodshed, खून खराबा. Okay. So lust, no. Concern, no. Satire, no. I mean these are just not the meaning. Same meaning. You have to give me the synonym. Okay. So answer to this one is B. No doubt answer is B. Religious gift. The gift which is related to religion, that means it is spiritual. Mystical is something which is not spiritual but something like of a mystery. Okay. Metaphysical and philosophical are almost the synonyms. Both of them they mean beyond the physical thing, something like an ideal thing which is beyond physical. So answer is का B है. This one should be interesting. Easy but yeah, tricky. It is difficult for us to imagine how much this safety means to everyone. Imagine can mean a lot, but just see the context as well. Imagine is यहाँ पे thinking. It's difficult for me to think. Okay, see could mean a very literal thing. How much this safety means to everyone. Of course, it is nothing that is visible, but something that can be in thought of someone. अंडरस्टैंडिंग भी बहुत नियर था यहाँ पे. ओके. बट अगेन इट इज समथिंग डिफिकल्ट फॉर अस टू इमेजिन, मतलब कि मन में सोचना, नॉट समझना. अगर आप हिंदी समझते हो तो इसलिए फील और अंडरस्टैंड भी नहीं. फील कैन बी एनीथिंग दैट वी कैन सेंस. So contextually how the word is giving, think is the right answer. Hmm. Answer is C. So public service is not merely something that occupies the hours that you are doing it, but invades all your life and experience. Now, invade का एक meaning होता है to interfere in a way. Okay, invade is कहीं पे जाके घुस कर निकलना. But यहाँ पे context वो नहीं है. See, we are saying that public service is not merely something that is about a few hours. It is something that covers that goes into all your life and experience and affects them in a way, in one way or the other. So demolish negative and spoil negative आना नहीं था because हम synonym कर रहे हैं. Preserve is बचाए रखना. So through the process of elimination भी आप बहुत सारे questions कर सकते हैं. Next one. He was, in the early part of the 20th century, a staunch nationalist of the liberal fold. Right? When you have liberty, you have freedom. You get people who are letting you do what you want. In a way, they are tolerating you. So, being tolerant. Profuse, plentiful. अब plentiful का तो लेना देना है ही नहीं कुछ. Okay, I hope this much is clear. कोई चीज़ बहुत आयत में होती है तो plentiful होती है ना? तो उसे नहीं बोलेंगे. Being dogmatic is following the dogma, not able to think beyond some set of things which are already in front of you. तो dogmatic भी नहीं है. Profuse is something which is plentiful. Plentiful का synonym तो वो भी नहीं है. Tolerant. Okay. Being liberal is ठीक है यार करने दो, फ्रीडम है, लेट इट बी. ये वाला जो एटीट्यूड होता है वो टॉलरेंट एटीट्यूड होता है. So now we are going to do 3 questions, 16, 17 and 18. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do all 3 और तीनों का आंसर आप मुझे यहाँ पर भेजोगे. Cool? चलो स्टार्ट करो करना. Two minutes for 3 questions. I want you to answer 16, 17, 18 together. Okay. Can you give me the correction? For 16, the answer is no error. Neither the servants nor the clerk. The clerk is singular. So whenever neither nor is in the subject, we go with the second closest one to the verb, that subject. And this is singular, hence has. Sahi hai yahan pe. So the whole sentence is correct. Here the answer is A for 17. The car that went past us. This is a restrictive clause. It's a specific car, not a simple non-living thing. The one that went past us. So the car that, not which, when we were driving on the highway, must have been doing at least 100 miles an hour. So baki sab sahi. Raju will be back home in be a year. Year ka pronunciation is like this in Hindi. Year. Okay, it's like year. So यहाँ पे the pronunciation is of a consonant in the beginning, and that's why it's a year. It's never an year. Okay. So ये answer थे. Next two questions. I'll give you 1 minute. Okay. Little bit of more time. Okay. I have much work to do. Wow, this is the reality for me today. So 19D, 20th, okay, is also very simple. Psychology did not develop into a science based on careful, not of, based अपने साथ on लेगा, very simple. And experimentation until the late 1800s. तो बाकी सब सही है. Cool. So here we are done, guys, and I hope you might have learned a lot. So we are even providing the PDFs of these sessions. If you want, please do contact our team. Details are in the description box below. Check out our website. The courses there are very helpful, exam targeted. You get personal mentorship. That's the best thing. That's the USP of our courses. Okay, so it comes from the experienced tutors. Trust me, it's of great importance. Okay. Thank you so much, and I'll see you today at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. for the class. Take care. Bye.